Hello students. Today I shall begin a new chapter. Chapter 2, Algorithm and Flowcharting. In this video, we will learn what is algorithm, what is flowcharts, different flowchart symbols, and rules of flowcharting and simple problems of flowcharting. Students, in our daily life, we carry out certain steps in the set of sequence to perform an activity or solve a logical or mathematical problem. Let us understand with example. Process of brushing teeth. 8 steps. We have 8 steps. First one, take brush from the shelf. Second, open tap water. Third, rinse brush and close the tap. Fourth, apply toothbrush on brush. Fifth, start brushing your teeth. Sixth, rinse your mouth. Seventh, clean the brush. Eighth, put brush on the shelf. Now, you will easily understand what is algorithm. Algorithm can be defined as a formed set of instructions that can be followed to perform a specific task, such as solving a logical or mathematical problem. Algorithm is always written in simple language and precise manner so that everyone can understand the steps. See the example going out for shopping. In this example, we have 6 instructions and our specific task is going for shopping. Step 1. Make a list of items that are to be bought. Step 2. Have a rough idea of money required to buy those things. Step 3. Ensure you have a sufficient money in your wallet. Step 4. Keep your debit or credit cards in your wallet too. Step 5. Take a shopping bag with you. Step 6. Come out of your home and take a taxi for the market or a shopping mall. Example 2. Algorithm to find sum, product and difference of two numbers. Step 1. Take the two numbers. Step 2. Add the two numbers. Step 3. Print the sum. Step 4. Multiply the two numbers. Step 5. Print the product. Step 6. Subtract the first number from second. Step 7. Print the difference. Step 8. Stop. In this algorithm, we have 8 instructions and our specific task is find the sum, product and difference of two numbers. Third example, algorithm to write two names in alphabetical order. Step 1. Start. Step 2. Read two names. Step 3. Compare the first letter of each. Step 4. If they are different letters, the one which comes first in English alphabet will be the word that comes first. The other one will come to the next. Step 5. If the two letters are the same, then compare the next letter of the words. Step 6. Repeat the step 4. Step 7. Print the result. Step 8. Stop. Students, anybody heard the word flowcharts? What is flowcharts? Flow and charts. It is a charts of program. It tells flow of programs. A flowchart is a pictorial representation of the problem solving process. What is pictorial representation? Pictorial representation means diagrammatic representation. Where we are using the flowcharts? To represent problem solving process. In this type of representation, decision steps are laid out in logical order. What is the decision steps? Next, I will clear this with example. It is named a flowchart because it charts the flow of program. Flowchart shows the way of program work. Means we can understand operations of the existing program by seeing the flowcharts. Let's learn the flowchart technique. In that we have to study the different symbols and their functions and rules of flowcharting. In the flowchart technique, different steps of an activity or programs are represented by drawing the appropriate geometric shapes. These flowchart symbols are connected by arrows to illustrate the sequence of operations. Let's study the different symbols and their functions. First box, rounded rectangle. Name of the box is start or stop box. It is used at the beginning and at the end of the flowchart. Second one is rectangle. Name of the box is process box. This is used to process or actions. For example, it adds two numbers. Third one, input output box. This symbol is used to indicate input and output of the program. Next, flow lines. These lines are used to show the flow of the logic in the flowchart. Connectors. These are used to connect one part of the flowchart to another. Next one, decision box. This is used when one needs to choose between options and the conditions of yes or no arises. Basic rules of flowcharting. Here are same basic rules of flowcharting. First, the general direction of flow in any flowchart is from top to bottom or from left to right. Second rule, arrowheads are used to indicate the flow of information or sequence of events. Third rule, a flowchart can have only one start and one stop box. When a drawing of flowchart on a more than one sheet of paper, the connector going different pages must be referred by the same number, say 1, 2, 3, etc. Flowchart is the base of computer programming. Programmers often make a flowchart before writing the program. This gives them exact idea how the logic in the program will work with the help of flowcharts. A complex problem can be divided into smaller, simpler, and then reassembled to find its solution. Let's learn with simple problem of flowcharting. Example 1. Process of making cheese sandwich. In this diagram, we have two stop and start box, one input output box, 4 process box, 6 flow lines. Flow lines tells direction of program flow, that is top to bottom. First box represents start. Second, input items are sandwich griller, bread slices, cheese salt, black pepper. First process is take a slice, put a slice of cheese on it, sprinkle some salt and black pepper on it. Put the other slice on it. Second process, put the sandwich in the sandwich griller and switch on the machine. Third process, wait till the device gives the indication that the sandwich is ready. Fourth process, take the sandwich out from the griller and put it on the serving plate. Last one is stop. This is the top to bottom approach. Students, I hope you are clear about what is algorithm, flowchart, symbols and functions of flowchart and basic rules of flowcharting. Next video, I'll come with many more interesting flowcharting techniques. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.